Labour has reached a breaking point, and the cracks are no longer hidden. The party that once claimed to represent the working class, the disenfranchised, and the forgotten is now facing an internal revolt. Keir Starmer's leadership, already under immense scrutiny from the public, is now being openly challenged by his own MPs. This is not just political theatre, it's a damning indictment of a party that has lost its way. And when a figure like Diane Abbott, a long-standing Labour MP, stands up in Parliament and slams her own leader, it's clear the situation is far worse than many imagined. Diane Abbott, no stranger to tough battles and speaking truth to power, didn't hold back. Her comments in Parliament were as direct as they were devastating. She highlighted the growing disconnect between Starmer's leadership and the promises Labour once made to the people of Britain. Her critique wasn't just a one-off remark, it was a call to action, a rallying cry for those in Labour who still believe in its founding principles. Watching her speak, it was impossible not to feel the frustration, the anger, and the sense of betrayal that so many voters have come to associate with Starmer's leadership. The issue at hand? The WASPy women. Thousands of women born in the 1950s who have fought tirelessly for justice after being blindsided by state pension age changes. This isn't a new issue. It's one of the most sustained and passionate campaigns for justice in modern British history. These women were promised fairness, promised representation, and yet they've been repeatedly ignored or dismissed. And now, under Starmer's Labour, their fight feels more futile than ever. Abbott's words in Parliament cut through the noise, reminding everyone of the promises that were made and the duty to deliver on them. But what did Starmer and his team offer in response? Platitudes. Empty words. An acknowledgement of concerns without any tangible commitment to action. Starmer's failure to stand firmly behind the WASPy women is symptomatic of a deeper issue within Labour, a willingness to abandon key voter bases in favour of political expediency. The research may claim that 90% of those affected knew about the changes, but that statistic means nothing to the women who feel utterly betrayed. And to claim that compensating them would be too burdensome for taxpayers? That's not leadership, it's cowardice. The reality is that Starmer's Labour is no longer a party of the people. It has become a hollow shell, a machine for political ambition that has forgotten its roots. How can a leader who prides himself on being principled and pragmatic stand by while thousands of women are left to feel abandoned? The WASPy women deserve justice, and the British people deserve better from their so-called leaders. Abbott's speech was a stark reminder of that, and it's no wonder her words have resonated so deeply. What's even more troubling is the broader pattern of betrayal under Starmer's leadership. Time and time again, he has shown a willingness to compromise on key issues, to turn his back on the very voters who trusted him to fight for them. Whether it's workers' rights, social justice, or standing up against inequality, Starmer's Labour has consistently fallen short. And now, even his own MPs are starting to see the cracks. Diane Abbott's intervention in Parliament wasn't just a critique, it was a warning. A warning that Starmer's leadership is not only failing the public but is also eroding the very foundations of the Labour Party itself. The British people are not fools. They see what's happening, and they're tired of it. They're tired of leaders who make promises they never intend to keep. They're tired of being told that change is coming, only to watch as the same tired politics plays out again and again. And they're tired of being ignored when they demand accountability. Starmer's refusal to take a firm stand on issues like the WASPy women isn't just a failure of leadership, it's a betrayal of trust. And once that trust is broken, it's almost impossible to get it back. The question we must all ask ourselves is this: can Labour under Keir Starmer truly be trusted to lead this country? If his own MPs are questioning his decisions, how can the rest of us have any faith in his ability to deliver real change? Diane Abbott's speech was a powerful reminder that leadership isn't about playing it safe or avoiding tough decisions. It's about standing up for what's right, even when it's difficult. And right now, it's clear that Starmer is falling short. This isn't just about the WASPy women. It's about the future of Britain. It's about whether we want leaders who represent us, who fight for us, and who deliver on their promises. Or whether we're willing to accept more of the same, leaders who talk a good game but fail to deliver when it matters most. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the time for action is now. The British people deserve better. Labour deserves better. And Diane Abbott's speech should serve as a wake-up call for anyone who still believes in the power of honest, principled leadership. If you believe that Keir Starmer and his team are steering Labour, and the country, down the wrong path, now is the time to speak up. Like this video, comment your thoughts, and join the growing movement demanding accountability and real leadership. This isn't just about politics, it's about the future of our nation. Let's make our voices heard before it's too late.